All right, a stereo depreciates by 20% each year. That just means that the value decreases or value is lost. So 20% of the current value is lost each year, and each year the value changes. So when you buy it at year 0, it's worth $1,200. After 1 year, we have to take off 20% of that. So we have to multiply by 20%. 20% as a decimal. Actually, I'll just write it over here. Remember, to get percent to decimal, we divide by 100, which means we move the decimal point 2 places to the left. So 1,200 times 0.2. I'm going to erase the 0 for explanation. 12 times 2 is 24. So then we have to add, so 2 times 12 is 24. We're actually multiplying by 1,200, so we have to add 2 zeros. And we're not actually multiplying by 2, we're multiplying by 0.2. So we have to move that decimal place in to account for this one decimal place here. So 20% of 1,200 is $240. So that kind of makes sense. $240 is a piece of 1,200. It's less than 1,200, which makes sense. So after 1 year, $240 of the value is gone. So the value of the stereo after 1 year is 1,200 minus 240. So that 1,200 minus 200 would be 1,000, and then minus this other 40 gives us 960. All right, that's the value after 1 year, and the question asks for the value after 2 years. So after 1 year, let me get my different color. This is the value. So now we start with that value, and we do 960. Oops, 960 times 20%. There we go. 960 times 20%. And again, the 20% as a decimal is going to be 0.2, as we talked about up there. 2 times 96. 2 times 90 is 180. 2 times 6 is 12, so 180 and 12 is 192. You could do that the traditional way and stack the numbers. I just like to break it apart because it's easier to do in my head. So 192 is how much is lost the second year. So the value after 2 years is 960 minus 192. So if you did that either in your head or you stacked it up, in my head, 960 minus 100 would be, or let's do 960 minus 160 would be 800, and we'd have 32 left. I just broke 192 into 160 and 32 because I know that 960 minus 160 is 800. So I can cross this one off. And then 800 minus 32 is going to be somewhere in the 700s. And my answer is 768.